This is where Cassius went to high school, Central on Chestnut between 11th and 12th. We're going inside to talk to one of Cassius's old friends, a man who knew him when he went to school here, Victor Perry. And after that, we'll talk to some of the high school seniors. Now, you're pretty personally close to the fight tomorrow night. Are you concerned about the outcome?
I'm pulling for him, but hoping that he can keep backpedaling and keep away from Liston. Liston's powerful, and if Liston catches up with him, why, I'm afraid he's going to have it. But if he can follow his program, I'm hoping that he can come out and outpoint him and come out on top.
You know Cassius Clay, if he should get defeated, for example, if he should get knocked out in the early rounds, do you think it would completely demoralize him?
I don't think so. I believe Cassius knows he has a tough opponent. I believe he'll take that in stride and come on back and fight again, probably win the heavyweight championship. I don't think this will be the end of his career.
You proud of him?
Yes, I'm fairly proud of him.
Why?
Well, he's done a lot for Louisville. He's publicized the city nationwide and around the world, and I think the whole city should be very proud of Cassius, although he does talk too much.
Do you think Cassius is going to win?
Yes, I do. I think he's going to win because he's going to keep away from Liston, and he's going to try his best to outrun him.
And how can you want to fight that way?
You can tire Liston out.
Is Cassius your hero?
No. He's definitely not my hero. And about the fight tomorrow night, I don't know whether he's going to win or not, but I'm pulling for him.
Would you pay to go see him fight?
No, I wouldn't pay my money to go see him fight because to me he doesn't have a chance. But
is he important to Central High School, do you think?
Yes, I think he is an idol to all the teachers here at Central because they've been talking quite a bit about Cassius and informing us about the fight.
But you don't think he's as much an idol to the students?
To some of them he might be, but not to me.
Cassius says he's the greatest and that he'll win tomorrow night. Not everybody here agrees with him, but they all seem to be pulling for him. This is David Dick at Central High School, Louisville. Cassius used to come to this neighborhood when he was a little boy, the 1700 block of Dumesnil. His grandmother lives here, Mrs. Herman Clay, 73 years old. Do you wish that you were in Miami?
No, I don't wish I was in Miami.
How are you going to... Too excited?
Yes, indeed. Too excited.
How will you listen to the fight?
I'll just listen to it over the radio.
Tell me about Cassius when he used to come around here, Mrs. Clay.
Well, he was a very energetic boy, and I told you about him hitting his head and his daddy talking about him being pretty. I think that's why the boy got that being pretty.
Tell me about that again, will you?
His father and mother left him here about 2 weeks, and he hit his head just above the eye. And we didn't make a whole lot out of it. We just put a little something on it. And his father come in and said, "Oh, my goodness, ruining that pretty boy." And I just looked at him because I didn't want to say no whole lot to him. He's my son, but I didn't say a whole lot. But she said, "I don't see why you talk. He always hurts himself."
Cassius used to run around when he was a little boy?
Yeah, just keep running. He walked up on his his toes all the time. He never used his heel.
Does he mean everything he says?
No. He just keeps talking to be talking.
Will anybody listen to the fight with you tonight?
No, I don't want anybody. I want to be quiet.
Are you going to say a little prayer for him?
Oh, yeah, I always pray for him. I prayed for him during what do you call it, that fight over in England, Henry Cooper fight. When he knocked him down, I was praying.
Thank you, Ms. Clay, for letting us come over. This is Bernard Clay, Cassius's first cousin. Bernard, Cassius used to come over to your house and work out on the punching bag?
Yeah, he used to come over sometime, and I don't know, he was, even then, when he was around about 14, 15, something like that, he used to come over and punch on the punching bag around about 5 or 6 hours, solid hours. I remember he did it one time. My father had to put him out because he was just so engrossed in the thing. He just kept it up. I don't know. He just kept on punching. Never got tired. He's just like that, I guess.
Are you a boxer yourself?
Not hardly.
Well, what about Cassius and his confidence? Do you have as much confidence as he does?
No, I don't have as much. I never have met anyone that had as much confidence as Cassius has. Not really.
There's a motto on the wall near the door of Mrs. Clay's home, and it says this: "Success is never final. Failure is never fatal. It's courage that counts." This is David Dick reporting.